Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan Arcade Review. Welcome back. It's been a long time. I'm so sorry about it because I was out from Singapore. I went travel. I became a groomsman and it was fun. But sorry guys. So left that aside, let's start with today's review. Today we'll be talking about LetShuoer Galileo, and I am collab with Timmy. Timmy is from this audio. Everyone should know him from by now. If not, why would you don't know Timmy? Go watch his video under Geeks Audio. Watch all of them, okay? All of them. You will like it, really. You will like it. You gain a lot of knowledge. You will have a chance to see a lot of IM. So this is the first collaboration that he had with LetShuoer. It's called Galileo, and it is a 1DD and 1BA set, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of the first people that purchase it on the dot that it releases. Okay, I keep on refreshing the page, and when it finally releases, I purchase it right away. But I'm so sure that I'm one of the few that gotten it last. I gotten this quite long, man. I waited for very long for this because I have great expectation on this because I'm a Timmy fanboy, so I have very great expectation on this. Please come, and a lot of people give a lot of good praises on this, make me even more itchy. Okay, I want to get it, but just it took forever for it to came to ship out. Okay, so finally it came, and the unboxing experience was wow, was really a wow. They've given us this case. I never seen this case before. Okay, most of the time you see a lot of a leather case, okay, platter case, which look quite similar because I think they are from the same factory or the same outsource that they get it from the supplier. Just put their logo in it. This I haven't seen this before. Okay, I haven't seen this before. This they have a metal plate on top, and down here is a matte feeling kind of plastic. Is very nice to hold, nice to carry with, and the size is just nice. Okay, the size is just nice. If I found the aftermarket of this, if I'm able to find this, I will buy 6 of this or 7 of this to keep every single IM of mine. And inside it also has places for you to put in your tips. Okay, so of course now it's in SML. You can swap out all this, put in your favorite tips. Okay, maybe you have different tips for different time of the day, okay, or you like different signature. Okay, so maybe you can swap up your tips. You can put your tips collection in here, and they also included a brush as well. But the only complaint is that the latch over here is very tight. Okay, it is very tight, very hard to open. If this is improved upon, is improved maybe with some metal latch, then this would have been perfect, man. This have been perfect. It reminds me a little bit of like the Sony Zivana kind of case, so it's very nice. Okay, except for the latch, I can foresee this latch will break someday. So left that aside, let's go with the physical aspect of the IM. Very long story from here. So the IM, the design of the IM is very nice. It's the Galaxy kind of design. Okay, the Galaxy inspired kind of design, because it also matches the name Galileo, right? But if you watch Timmy video, you know that this was not his first intention. Okay, his Galileo is not that space Galileo. So, but funny story. So go watch what he had to say. But it's quite nice. Okay, quite nice. It has that I would say glittering effect on it as well. If you look at it clearly, I doubt the photos online will be able to show you that, because it only show in very bright lights. Okay, so the design is very nice. Okay, design is very nice, but there is a big but. Hence, that's why long story. But the right hand side, the right side of my IEM is in darker color. Okay, now mine is in darker color. The color is not as vibrant, so it's not as pretty, okay, as the left side. But the most disappointing thing is that QC issue. QC. What I say that is the surface, the finishing on my right side is rough. Yes, I have never ever come across a rough finishing on a resin IEM. Never. Maybe sharp edges at the sharp edges from some budget IEM, but rarely have I come across a rough finishing on an IEM surface. Okay, so as if this is not being polished enough or polished at all. So it has that little bubble coming out, and gosh, because I have really very great expectation on this. I hope this will be perfect. Okay, I'm Timmy fanboy. I want this to be perfect. I have a Timmy set for collection, but this is just QC issue. It's just very disappointing. Okay, very disappointing. So well, if it doesn't affect the sound, I guess it's alright. Okay, but it doesn't give you that excitement anymore. Okay, it's a turn down that it has some flaws on it. Okay, so next, go to the sound. Most of you have already heard other reviewers say that this is a very smooth sounding IEM. Yes, it is super smooth, and it did remind me of one of my favorite IEM from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I forgot. It reminds me a lot of the C Audio Yume. Okay, I would say I remember that sound signature so much. Okay, and it is one of the first IEM that I came across from C Audio that I love very much. Hence, I know that C Audio, this brand, has good IEM, and I remember that tuning very much because I really love it. Okay, really love it. J-pop that time was great on those IEM. Okay, vocal wise is great on those the C Audio Yume. These have that kind of flavor. Okay, that kind of, I would say, tuning direction. Okay, is smooth. Tuning is good. Okay, so the bass, I would say sub bass is alright. Okay, alright, it doesn't give you the biggest punch. Okay, but for me, it's not lacking. Okay, it's not lacking. A lot of lacking, bass lacking IEM that I own nowadays, but this is not lacking. And maybe I would say lacking might be the mid bass. Okay, mid bass on this are not too satisfying, but I would say at least it's there. Okay, at least it's clean. Okay, it's not muddy. Okay, then the mids on this is maybe the star of the show. Okay, the best mids for $100. It is not very forward to start with. Okay, I would say it's not very forward. I would have expected this to be a very forward sounding IEM, very female centric, female vocal centric IEM, because knowing that Timmy have a lot of J-pop library as well, but it's not. Okay, it's not very forward sounding. Hence, good or bad. Okay, good or bad, because there are a lot of forward sounding IEM out there already. This is not something to like just balance things out. And I would say it's very clean, very rich in texture, very lively tune as well. Okay, lively tune, although it's not forward. Okay, lively tune but not forward. And the treble part, I would say, might be the Achilles heels, but I would say a lot of people might enjoy this treble. Okay, if you put it on paper, okay, if you put it onto a reviewer mouth, okay, they will say that this is lacking in treble, the air is not there, soundstage is not there. But don't forget that the purpose of the tuning of this is to be smooth. Okay, to be smooth. I don't find the treble to be very lacking, very dark. Okay, it just alright. Okay, it's just alright. The soundstage is alright to me. Alright, it could have been more bigger, slightly bigger, because it's not forward sounding. I thought you have bigger, but I'm still okay with this. Airiness also a little bit lacking, but every sounding IEM have the risk of being sharp. So this is alright. Total thing, everything comes together nicely. Okay, the tuning come across nicely. This is a very, I would say, balanced sounding, smooth sounding, comfortable to listen to for long time of listening session. Okay, so let's do some comparing, right? $100, what can it compare to? Say one of my favorite as well, the Allrounder SE. That one I would say is one of the IEM that crown the $100 price point for me. Okay, for me, because I like vocal, I like you have good bass, good forward vocal. Okay, SE, not the original Allrounder, the SE version, which they reduce a little bit of that sharpness. Okay, so to compare with that, these don't have that forwardness in vocal, and I would say for me personally, okay, without bias, I would pick the Allrounder SE for my library. Okay, for my library. But for my bias, my respect, my as a fanboy of Timmy, I would get the Galileo. Yeah, so what else to compare to? Compared to maybe $100, I would say that Dioko, which is a planar. Of course, it's not fair, but I would say that Dioko is very clinical sounding. Okay, clinical sounding, not very smooth, and I would say a little bit spicy at time, lack of emotion. This is way better. Okay, way better than that, but also depends on your preference. And another $100 comparison, you guys want to compare this with Aria? It's too boring to compare with that. Kick that aside. Okay, let's kick that aside. I would say $100, a lot of $80 price IEM there, but $100 not as much. Okay, not as much. So this does price quite reasonably. Okay, 1 DD and 1 BM, and also I would say slightly a little bit better than single DD IEM for that slightly a little bit more detail. It's not too detailed, but it has a little bit more detail than some normal single DD IEM. More extension at the treble, at least for me. Then I would say that's all for the comparison. I'll say this all. So great job, Timmy. Really great job. In terms of tuning, this would have encouraged a lot of newcomer in the IEM world or in this hobby to enjoy music. Okay, because if you want to have enjoy music for a long time, okay, I doubt that IEM like Dioko will give you that. Okay, so this is smooth. Okay, easily 3 hours if you have traveling for a long time inside a bus, commuting, even aircraft, taking flights. This will serve you very well. Okay, if you are not sure, okay, if you are not sure which IEM to get, you are not sure which are your preference. Okay, you're still new to the game, you know whether should I get a bassy IEM or whether should I get a vocal IEM or a clinical IEM. Not sure, get this. Okay, get this. You get a taste of good IEM, good tuning. All right, so this is all for the Galileo. Before I end off the video, maybe I add in another small little 3 minutes kind of review for this IEM called the Star River. Okay, Star River. Why do I put this here is because I'm not doing another long video about this. This IEM, I have a lot of expectation on this as well because it's from TRI. They have some very good releases previously, like the i3 Pro and so on, but this is super disappointing. Super disappointing. In what extent? When they send this out, I gotten 2 right side. I gotten 2 right side. Literally, where's my left side? So I gotten 2 right side. Hence, I cannot use it. I reported to them. Very nice enough. They just send me another one. Okay, they send me another set. So the other side, I would say, if you have 2 sets to compare with, you can see that the faceplate of both of them is different in a way that the first one that I've gotten is quite nice looking. I would say quite nice looking. The one that I've gotten was blue, but the second one that I've gotten, I would say, is just lazy work. Yeah, okay, maybe they do this all in a factory. We have 30 staff spread out together, do their own faceplate. Maybe the one that doing my faceplate is not as talented, okay? But come on, man, QC, man, QC, you can really easily see that it's lazy work. Yeah, it's lazy work. So not impressed, very disappointed. And let's go to the sound. Sound on this is not good. Really not good. So especially the bass. Okay, these are 2 DD. What you have expected from the bass, 2 DD will give you that sense of, oh, this have 2 DD, have that DD slam. But the bass on here is terrible. Yeah, terrible, really terrible. How would I describe this is usually bass we describe as we have good punch, solid punch and fast. Okay, this is definition of a good bass. This instead give you instead of. Okay, so what is this? So it's very weird. Okay, it's very weird. It's not textured in any way. I would say muddied, not too muddied, but then just that it's not there. It's not there. Okay, imagine this as your bass. So yeah, a very weird listening experience on this, and the mids are alright, lively vocal, and the switches don't do magic at all on this. The Joy Audio Shine do better. It's more obvious in that this, no matter what kind of configuration that I tried, it's not good. Okay, it's not good. Furthermore, the worst is I plugged 2 switches on. That one is worse. So it's a chaotic kind of this with not very nice kind of presentation in the upper mid range and treble as well. So 2 DD. Try. Really? Have you guys even tried this out, or this is just a unique variation that I've gotten lazy work from the faceplate and lazy work inside the drivers as well? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, if you have seen other reviewers said good things about this, then pretty big chances that maybe the one that I've gotten just is a very bad unit. Okay, it's just, how can it be this? All right, this is $70. Am I right? Forgot. So this price point, a lot of crocodiles, a lot of sharks are looking around, and this will not make it. Okay, this will not make it. That's why it's not a lot of people talking about this ever since, not hype anymore. Quiet down quite a bit after that. So maybe you guys know why. Yeah, so yeah, disappointing. Okay, so that's all. In comparison with Timmy, my boy, Galileo does best. See you guys. Bye bye.